Good morning. It is time for the forecast. Let's start with the weekday 4 hour. Okay, weekday 4 hour, week, um, downward slope, in the positive cross, however, showing a pretty high MAC near the top. However, if I go back to last time it showed such a MAC, you could say like here, well, it actually had a pretty good couple down weeks. Even even on the first tick of red, though, it could be like this. So I mean, I think this will probably continue. It depends if we get above this week's high. Like if we don't even get above this high in the first 2 days, that's probably pretty bearish. So I'll actually go ahead and mark that mark that level off. Let's go ahead and make that thickness down here. So we're going to mark off this weekly high. Um, should actually did that even? Yeah, it's basically right above the 1 fib. Okay, so looking to see if we breach that high or not. If we can't even breach that high, it's probably the second red week continuation. Um, so you got that going for us, kind of negative on the weekly, looking at that high, seeing if we can breach it. On the daily, still negative on the daily. I mean, we could get. Thing is, though, we're already starting up here. So if we have one good positive day today, with this gap up and go, that will break the high. So that's something to think about. Um, but negative anyway. 4 hours starting to maybe get across. Might cross here. Get this fibbed out. I mean, we could come all the way up to the one and reject, and we wouldn't break the high. We wouldn't um, get above the 1 fib, and then we can work our way down to the 2618 and the 423 at some point this week and stuff. Um, but yeah, I mean, like I said already, I'll be looking at this. It's funny that it doesn't show up on here. Oh, because I got that turned off. That's strange. Um, all right, so that is the weekday 4 hour. I expect it's going to be a little bit of indecision today, unless we just blow out past and turn this stuff green. Okay, now looking at the one. So we got the 10 under the 20. That's something I mentioned. I like to see for sustained, continued move over the 5 under the 20. Let's see if it's happening on SPY. Not yet on SPY, only on QQQ. So I think that matters a lot. Um, we got the 1 hour and the 30, both with the positive cross. The 30 has now entered the plus, the above zero, and above the zero on the 30. The one working our way there, got the positive cross. Still could come down a little bit on the MAC. I mean, this could be high. This could be a high. This could be a high. Um, so, recap again. Weekly negative, daily negative, 4 hour turning into positive, 1 and 30 positive. And now let's look at the 15, 15.52. Yeah, this could definitely use pullback, which is what actually I'll be looking for today based on some of my metrics here. Um, close all that. Just for space, yeah, I mean, because look at that grind. So here's what zoom out real quick. Yeah, that's fine. What will I be looking for here? So the 15 is positive, but could use a pullback. The 5 just turned positive, but a bunch of lower highs, a bunch of divergence. 2 minute got a nice huge buy up, really in this like early pre-market, um, and then right now is also turning positive. So I'd be looking for the 5 to get a third wave down, push pretty low in live hour, and then come back and retest some anchors. So what anchors do I have right now? Take a peek. These are just like sequential anchors from the top. Nothing crazy here. Just this one can go actually. Just all-time high, the next high, start of the roll. Honestly, I could even. Do I want to get rid of them? Just the ones that haven't been tagged. Oh, that have been tagged. Yeah. So this has been tagged. Probably. Yeah. Uh, this is not technically been tagged, but so I'll leave that one. Just if we get up there, I'm gonna get rid of this one. This one has already been tagged. We're now pushing above it. This one's important. So we could, if I put this at that Friday low, this is now basically the bottom up VWAP trend. I will get rid of that one. We could back test this one. We never got a back test of it. It just blew right through. So in this area, we could get some back testing. Anchor that all the way to the top. Oh, yep. Okay, and then I'm gonna put this one at pre-market low. So I think if price comes down, I think all of these will yield a scalp at least. So I'll be scalping a touch of these with like a 20, 25 point stop. Um, I've thought about going ahead and in sim trying to scalp just a touch of these for basically 25, then 1 to 1, 2 to 1, 3 to 1. Um, RRs. Although the true targets would be 2 minute VWAPs. So yeah, I'll be looking to scalp the touch of these various anchors. I think if price gets all the way up here, um, that will probably lend some resistance. It's all the way up here, which makes sense. And it lines up on the 1 hour with some good resistance, or like basically just this level. Um, and importantly, the week high right here. We have the our daily fib. This is the one on the daily fib. So our Stoke and 15 minute are positive. Like I mentioned in my last video, that is what I'll be trying to use for super trend. You know, super trend being, can I hold this for 100 points? Stuff like that. Um, so we've got the Stoke positive, but it's really near the top. It's really near the top, and when it gets near the top like this, it can do a few things. It can do this for sure. You can get near the top, get a pullback, right? Come back, and then just keep grinding up. You can definitely do that. So just keeping that in mind. but I am generally looking for the longs for as long as it's positively crossed. I think this will probably get a tag. If this doesn't get a tag, then the next one is here. But I'm not gonna. I mean, if we can't come down here, um, I mean, I guess that is 50 points away. I just don't think chasing that. I don't even know where would be a decent pullback, low risk to try to get in here. I mean, looks like the five could use another cross. So maybe when it comes down and then the five crosses back up. But uh, it's a little clearly high, higher lows, bullish pre-market and all that. So yeah, I'll be looking for the retest here. Be looking for the back test, scalp long, and then I'll be looking at how the price responds to that area overall, and then just to finally, in the last minute, give another quick whole recap. Um, you got SPY still on the sell signal. We're actually at sell signal continuation right now. We could come all the way up to 555. It'll probably be down to like flattish 555.0. We should get a little resistance here. Um, but if the buy signal wants to take place, then we'll just come back test the tops and go. The 30 are positive, the real-time hour and the extended, and then the 30, the real-time hour definitely has some room to turn positive on the Mac. So that's the look on SPY. In a sell signal, could turn it around. Need to get above 50, of course. Need to break these sell signal VWAPs. And if we're going to do that, I'll be looking for back test of this untested top down and back test of the gap VWAP. So in a sell signal, but looking like it might turn positive. Need to break the levels first. Um, Back on the QQQ, weekly negative, daily negative, 4 hour just turning positive. Got pretty low. Could easily get back to like a median, right? The golden pocket, all that. All right, 1 hour positive, 30-minute positive. So could be looking to. The question is, are these looking to grind the daily back into an uptrend? The 30 minute to 1 hour and 4 hour. 15 positive could definitely use a pullback on that 15 Mac. Um, oh, nice resistance right on it. Maybe. 15 5 2 could use a third wave down on the 5, come back. Um, we could hit our anchors. We're looking positive. We're looking for longs based on our indicators and the fact that we're pretty low. And then big resistance is going to be, I think, this area. I think that's going to be big resistance. Matter of fact, really, I mean, it shouldn't even really retest the weekly highs, so it should kind of top out there. If it breaks above there, then we are probably, it's already kind of looking like it might. Then we are looking like we might go ahead into a green week. Really, I mean, maybe something like this. A little bit of indecision, perhaps, but all in all, that high will be important resistance. Um, yeah, I think that about wraps it up. I mean, looking for longs, but the environment's obviously a bit weak. Except this pre-market's crazy strong, so we can still look for longs. The 30-minute Stoke says longs. 15-minute Max says longs, but it could use a pullback. So I mean, If this just crushes it, so be it. Um, at that point, I'm not really gonna like it. So again, then on trades, main point of interest is looking for these three anchors. If if these lows are gonna hold, if the highs are gonna hold, I mean, at this point, we're far away from our next ones, and they've already been tagged. Yeah, yeah, be all the way up here. But if we're looking to get short, Um, I would need to see these go ahead and turn. I would need to see the 15 turn and close red, and and I'd want to see the 30 kind of start shifting into that too. So that's going to be the short area, like up here. If we get all the way up here, looking for longs off here, and really that about sums it up. Um, Spy should maybe get some resistance up in this area. I still think that's a really important area that got broken. And if we just bang right through it, which probably won't happen, I mean, it could. We have a $5 move on Spy if we really wanted to. Um, then so be it in that direction. Uh, yeah, I mean, looking for the anchor back test as usual. And these are those. I think that about does it.